Ready? Hello, welcome back to Twins Reviews. Today we are reviewing the Ampligame H6 FIFINE headset. Let's jump into it.
Alright, let's unbox this headset. Now I am using the headset microphone from these headphones, so it's not going to be the most flattering audio you'll ever hear, but I am testing these out, and that's kind of what you get when you use headset microphones. It's nothing crazy, it's nothing decent either, so it just kind of falls in the middle. Now, the headphones themselves come in a little carrying pouch, which is always nice. There's that little microphone that I am using right now, and of course it comes with the headphones themselves, and of course that manual that we did check out beforehand. Overall, pretty cool stuff. Nice.
Alright, before we jump into talking about the headset, thank you so much for the support on all our recent videos, especially all of the Roller Champions content. It does mean a lot. If you do want to get more of this sort of content, we're going to be jumping in more towards some reviewing stuff. We still have some products to review that we haven't, because it's been a while, and we want to get to all of those. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe down below.
Thank you so much, FIFINE, for sending us this Ampligame H6 headset. It's pretty great. If you do want to check it out for yourself, feel free to head down into the description below and use the Amazon link. And if you do purchase any of that, we do have some affiliation there. So thank you so much if you do decide. But these headphones go around $40. There might be a few discount codes that might knock it down to like $35, but $40 is the safe bet.
Now, I just want to get this out of the way. For $40, this is a pretty decent headset. It's nothing too special, but it's not bad at all. I just want to get that opinion out of the way before we talk about all the features and you know how this sort of works.
So there are a few key features that are really important on this headset, and that is the attachable mic that's down here. You kind of have to, it has a safety lock system, so you have to put it in correctly, and then it just kind of locks in place there, doesn't move out, doesn't spin or anything. So some great stuff there. And if you don't really want to use the mic, you want to use a better mic, for example, you could just slide it out like that.
Now, personally, I wouldn't use headset mics. FIFINE themselves have a really great selection of microphones that you could use and you should use. For example, the FIFINE K678. We've made a couple videos about their microphones and they're always great, they're always good quality. I would suggest looking at those instead of using a headset mic.
But let's quickly jump into a mic sound test and we can test it out and see how it is.
Hello, this is the FIFINE Ampligame H6 microphone from the headset. This is the sound test. I'm going to quickly use the mute switch. And now it's turned back on.
As you can see, it's pretty decent, but I mean, it's headset microphone, and like he said, there's definitely a lot of FIFINE options that we reviewed in the past and they're on their store, so feel free to check those out as well, and if you want the reviews, they're on our channel as well.
Now to talk about the feature of this microphone, you got, as he said, the mic itself, then you got, you know, the headphones, you got this little smiley face, and this lights up, so it's kind of very aesthetic when you do plug it in.
I gotta say, the RGB lights are pretty good on this. Like they really give a nice vibe or nice feeling. I really like them.
It's adjustable. You know, you can do this with it. It's adjustable for your head. It's very comfortable. There's no discomfort or anything when sitting on your head. And these are a little bit sound canceling. You can still kind of hear things, but if you do have music, it's gonna be quite hard to hear other stuff. Now, you also got this, obviously, USB cable, and this little control thing that is attached to the wire. Now, this is for just volume. You got your volume up, volume down. You have this mic switch on and off, and you have the surround sound.
7.1.
7.1, yes, and you do have your EQ options. Now, personally, the surround sound didn't do much for me. I wasn't such a huge fan of surround sound, but maybe that's just because I generally am not a huge fan of surround sound. What do you reckon of the surround sound?
I think the surround sound is decent. It's nothing crazy though. Don't be going out and buying it just for the surround sound. I don't think it's anything too crazy, but it just gives you a little bit of a different feeling when you are listening in these. Now, however, the EQ options, there's 3 of them.
Yes.
Those you can tell a a big difference. So there's the standard mode, then you hit the button. There is a bass boost mode, and then there is a bass and mid boost mode.
Yes.
I believe they have their own titles, but that's essentially what it is. And the bass mode, personally, I've never listened to anything like it. Like, it boosts bass to the next dimension.
So yeah, what he's talking about is the second option, which is the bass boosted option. There's also the first one, which is just the standard normal. The bass boosted is very much bass boosted. You can hear it like very clearly. I'm personally not a huge fan of just like jacking up bass on stuff, but if you do like that sort of thing, this will be really great for you. Third option, I think it sort of boosts the bass, but it also boosts a lot of the mids. The mids more than the bass. At least that's what I could hear from it. Personally, I just keep it on the standard one, but option number 3 is also something that, you know, I was using. It made some of the sounds a little bit more crisp, if you will.
Honestly, the sound quality for $40 is pretty hard to beat. I was really surprised to use them and to kind of see what the quality is. And I haven't used a ton of more budget-friendly options. Like, I just jumped straight into the Outtro A50s Gen 4, which are like $200 headphones or something like that. And they've been doing the job for me. But these, it's gonna be really, really tough to beat for $40 because it has pretty much everything you need, and it has these little bonus things like the RGB light glows. You got the microphone, and it's detachable as well. That's big, and the mute button right there as well. I mean, there's a ton of stuff to love here in this kind of package. The one thing I would say might be a little bit more of a con is if you see right here, it's these wires. I'm not a big fan of when headphones are built kind of with these wires going through, but it's understandable. I mean, it is what it is. You're not gonna be expecting everything to be perfect. And maybe some people do like that, I don't know. What are your opinions on this whole entire package?
Yeah, I mean, the build itself of the headphones is fine. I don't really have too many complaints about it. You know, as you said, the wires, I'm not a huge fan of just wires sticking out like that, but I mean, that's just a personal design preference, I guess. I think overall, it's a pretty decent option for $35, $40 if you're on a budget and you're looking for a pair of headphones. FIFINE is, generally speaking, pretty reliable, pretty trustable when it comes to their products. Their microphones are great, and you know, these headphones do not disappoint at all. I would suggest at least looking into them, you know, if you need a new pair of headphones. Comfort is great. The build itself is fine for the price that you're paying. And yeah, overall, just good thoughts about it.
So if you do want to check these out for yourselves, like I mentioned in the beginning, go ahead and head down into the description, use our Amazon link, and if you do buy from it, then we get a little bit from that as affiliates.
No, I think we're good. We're gonna start trying to do more content. It's been kind of busy on our end, so you know, there's been less videos, but we're gonna try to speed that up. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe and like the video. We'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.